What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? How everybody been? I hope everybody been good. I'm quite sure everybody seen the election. Yay! We did it. Well, they did it. They got her ass out of there really fast, really soon, and it's time to go. It took 4 years to go. It took 4 whole years, but finally, a change is gonna come. You know, that's all I know. A change is definitely gonna come. So we definitely looking to see for the new things, the new beginning. I'm quite sure y'all seen a lot of the things that have transpired. I just shed a little light on a couple little things that I have seen. Hey Sweatco, what's up, baby? I'm spread a little light on some little bit of things that I have seen and stuff like that. Hey Anthony, Clearwater Beach, Florida, in the house. Yay, 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 yeah. Get some love up over here. Yes, yes, yes. I see y'all coming through. Y'all coming through. Y'all coming through. I'm not gonna show a lot of bit of a lot of stuff because I'm quite sure y'all probably seen the same stuff that I seen. I'm trying to show a little bit of something that y'all probably didn't see. So if y'all seen it, then I'm sorry. Because I've been watching and been watching. A lot of people is playing the same things, and I'm like a little bit tired of seeing the same stuff. I try to bring some different stuff that ain't nobody really was checking for. Make sure y'all hit the like button, please, and subscribe if you already haven't. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. But yeah. So how did y'all like the outcome? I have sunshine on beaches. I know that's right. We'll go up. They got rid of some of these beaches up out of there. Up out of Dalton. They got some of them beaches up out of there. So, from what I hear, we hear that Stephanie Wiedemann, she won't be another trustee. I don't even think she wasn't even she didn't even put her name in the pot to be elected. Um and I was a little bit upset. My man Nate did not win. I wanted Nate to win, but I can understand why he didn't because Napoleon is more what can I say? He have more potential that he can offer to Dalton at this time. I mean, yeah, the Dalton Township at this time. Nate is kind of fresh, new, young. He's still learning and this, that, and the third. So I think that's probably why he didn't get in because he still have a lot to learn and a lot of work on and stuff like that. But that don't mean he can't, you know, go for it later. But definitely he played a big key. He was always out there. He was always playing his role, and he also went to Napoleon his little gathering. After he won, he went to his winning party or whatever it's called, and he shook his hand and he congratulated him. So that was big ups to him, because a lot of people um that was doing the voting, the people that was participating, the candidates, they was having a lot of beefs going on. It was just a lot going on. But he was a bigger man. He did go and basically shook his hand and congratulate him. That's how you know when you're mature. Because okay, he lost, but hey, we still can work on this together. It's not like, oh, like Cassandra. If she didn't win, she didn't want to work with nobody and this and the third and all this stuff. Alright. Earth have power and the noise. He's made a name for himself. Yes, of course, of course, yeah. He's a state senator, if I ain't mistaken. So he had a lot more power and knowledge to run the village than Nate. But Tiffany ain't have nothing, you know, and she still won. Only thing she did was rent a trustees board or ran on the trustee board for 8 years. So I mean, a lot of times that don't really mean nothing. But a lot of times it's who you know, what you know, and that's what got him in there. I ain't gonna say that's what got him in there. The people voted, and that's what they wanted. What's up, Jeff? What's up, baby? But yes, it was a nice situation. I just didn't like people beefing and arguing amongst each other and trying to take over and just trying to do grandstands and stuff like that. That was my only issue because at the end of the day, if you running for a public figure, you need to hold yourself as a public figure in the public and learn how to basically conduct yourself. Because who wants to be running for people that's unhinged, people that need to be checked, unchecked people. Like, don't nobody want to be voting for people like that. But I mean, it was a good outcome. Yes, House 2025. They did their thing. They did their thing. We not mad about that because everybody that we wanted to get in there and stay in there, they got in there. They did their thing. Let's congratulate Mary Avant and also Valerie Stubbs. Because for a lot of us, we watched them and how they got down, and we watched them in the public and voicing their opinions. And I know I'm proud of them. They did win and stuff like that. The people are aware of hers. He will definitely do the right for the township. I know that's right. Trina. Oh, Trina Downs. What Trina? She won. She up. She going. What the Trina won? Oh, and y'all know that Fania, she fought a good battle, but it was like that's what I'm saying. People was trying to take over, and that wasn't even a paid position, but people was discouraging her, but she still stayed in the race, but she did not win. Who else? Who else? That's a popular one that we was looking at and liking. Um, Angel Holmes, I think he's going to step down, or they going to basically get him up out of there. He ain't going to have no choice. We ain't even seen them during the whole time. You know, things was going on. But yeah, let's look at this little clip a little bit. I got a couple clips, like I said, and then we're gonna get up out of here. Just wanna go through some things a little bit, and why is my stuff ain't up here? For some reason, this this me. Who does that? Mm. Hey Creole, what's up, Creole? Home says Home has legal issues in his future. Yes, I know. Hopkins got 5%, but we wasn't looking for her to win anyway. She is unhinged too. She's she is she is definitely unhinged. I mean, mm-mm. I wouldn't have even voted for her for not a daggone thing. She's a mess. Let's look at Tiffany real quick. Is Tiffany another one that's unhinged too? She said yes, it's over. But what do y'all think is gonna be Tiffany next mission? What do y'all think she's gonna conquer next? Because Tiffany was trying to get over there in the school district. Um and as y'all can see, I ain't even see how many people wrote in for her. I didn't even see that. I might have to check that out.
And we're done. We're done. We're finished. And we're done. We're done. We're finished. And we're done. We're done. We're finished.
We
And we're
absolutely
done.
is.
We're done. We're finished.
So it was a picture floating around with Tiffany and Kamal standing there, and she had her little what they call her hand cards or whatever, and she was just standing there looking like she was sad and lonely. Like I mean, I hope she didn't really think that somebody was really going to write her in. Oh, criminal Tiffany has to worry about FBI next. Yes, yes, yes. Sweet Big Daddy Jesse Scott. Sweet Jesse Big Daddy Scott. Starving the people, starving the board, starving the people. She ain't gonna be feeding the people no more. Heidi ho. I'm glad to be there. He said glad to be there. And EF2 tornado. Very close on Monday. So I seen the picture of Calumet City. Is they it was like a big old flood. Is that true, Creole? And I would like to know how many people wrote Tiffany in. Me too. That's what I just said. I would like to know how many people wrote her in. I know they was like, this is a joke. First of all, I'd be like, how you spell her name? Cause I ain't writing nobody. I ain't writing her in. You ain't on the ballot. That means you wasn't supposed to be. Well, I write you in. Y'all know. Oh, this was in Louisiana. Oh, but they said Calumet City had a big old flood. Like cars is like in water. Like it's. I seen the picture of that earlier. I don't know how true it is. Like I said, nobody's seen any numbers for Tiff. Not sure if she's even. She didn't make it on the ballot. Ballot. She wanted people. You know how like on the end they be like write in. She wanted people to write her name in there, like write her in, and that's what she was trying to push. But I don't think nobody really wrote her in. I don't think nobody was really looking for her. From Vegas to Chicago, Tiffany acting like a see. Anyone with big bingo has not therefore criminal. I didn't even see no. They still got big bingo. I don't know. I think they still gonna have bingo, but it's just gonna be regular, not big. It's not even gonna be I mean, it's still definitely gonna be programs and things like that for the people. Hey, Big Mike, how you doing, Big Mike? It's definitely gonna be stuff out there for the community. So don't just think because Tiffany is not the supervisor or the mayor no more that is not gonna be no more activities for the people. For they gonna still have activities. They gonna still give out food. Ain't nothing really changed because they get a surplus for stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I think they're going to sell the skating ring, and basically whoever buys it, they gonna let the people pay them because it's still and on their property, on their land. It's still so they basically gonna sell it, let the people make money off of it, and basically they paying them for using it on their land, and the people gonna be making money too. But hopefully they keep it open all around the year like they supposed to. Alright, she did not get to use the township buses for the writing. Oh, so that's what it was. Oh, Anthony. Wow, wow. Big Mike said Napoleon was a bad choice. Well, far as I know, Napoleon, I did want Nate to win. That's just how I felt. I felt Nate was like a fresh step. Even though Napoleon, he basically um he had the advantage. I mean, he's been in politics for a while. Nate really didn't have a lot of experience. So that's why I think a lot of people hung on to Napoleon because he have experience and they feel as though that he will do the job. But I really think Nate was the best choice also, Big Mike. I really do. Criminal Tiffany tried to use taxpayer money and thought it would buy voters. Yeah, she tried it. Jeff said, think it's going to the park department. Yes, Big Man. Dawson needs to get the e-bikes back. Why they need to get them back? Why they need to get them bikes back? Lisa is the mayor, also lost commissioner of a license title. Oh, she lost everything all around. I mean, what else can you do? But she tried to spew her little stuff over there in the school district, thinking that they gonna have some lenience on you. They saw you and they know what you was doing over in Dawson and Dawson. So you think they're gonna bring that mess over there? And they right mind, and people was putting like drawing people towards her. And I mean, your affiliation, you might know these people and be affiliated with them. Don't get me wrong, but that don't mean that they gonna be the ones that's gonna put you in the job. That does not mean that. Let's see. I got some other stuff, guys, but keep the comments coming, y'all. I'm gonna say this real quick. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button.
We're going to return to tonight's suburban election, and it was a big night for opponents of soon-to-be former Dalton Mayor Tiffany Henyard.
Yes, Jason House, who beat her in a primary, wins at the Dalton Mayor's seat in a landslide, and State Senator Napoleon Harris, who successfully kept her off the ballot in Thornton Township, will take over now as the township supervisor after winning by a wide margin.
WGN's Courtney Spinelli is live in Lansing at Napoleon Harris's watch party. Must be a big celebration there, Courtney.
Yeah, Jackie, it right is going. It's very loud in here. In just a few minutes ago, Harris made his victory speech thanking everybody in the parade. He's flanked by a lot of other politicians locally, including South Suburban now Mayor Dalton. Jason House is here as well. He didn't want to comment tonight because he said this is time for Napoleon Harris to celebrate a lot of others who are also on the Thornton Township ballot for other races as well here. And Tiffany Henyard up until today still felt that she had a good chance to win this race, even taking to social media.
I think Nate, regardless of whoever would have won, well, yeah, whoever would have won, I think he still would have supported because he still have to live there. It's not like, oh, because I didn't win, I ain't got to worry about nothing. He still got to live there, and he still got to basically be a part of the community and not the problem. Like Cassandra, I'm about to show y'all in the free, but she still running around on election day Like, be for real. But yeah, Nate. I mean, he respect that, man. He respect. He wasn't a sore loser. He took it like a champ, you know. But he also know that he have a lot to learn about politics, and he already said that. But he shot his shot, and it is what it is. But I mean, he ain't no sore loser. He don't have no hard feelings. He came out, showed up, and still do his thing. But what he should try to do is work side with Napoleon so he can learn some stuff. So when next time, um, when election come around, and if he on a ballot, he'll know a lot more. And basically, we can't really say that he don't be out there in the community because he definitely have been. But the next time he'll be a little more knowledgeable about politics and how to go about being a politician. So I don't think it's over for Nate. As long as he don't give up, you know, I think he still will be a good politician in the future.
To encourage people to get out and write her in.
It's your favorite super mayor, Tiffany Henyard, the people's mayor / people supervisor.
Posting several videos on Facebook in the last few days, the self-proclaimed super mayor making a last-ditch effort to get votes as a write-in candidate. Tiffany Henyard ousted from the ballot after losing the Democratic nomination and failing a legal challenge that followed.
The people was always loving on me because I've always showed up and showed out for them, despite what the fake news was telling y'all.
Despite Henyard's confidence, many voters tell WGN they don't feel that way.
I had no intention of voting for her at all.
We've had a lot of negative attention in the last couple of weeks, we wanted to bring some change.
Henyard looking to get back the township supervisor seat where she makes about $240,000 a year, a salary not guaranteed for her successor. On the ballot, State Senator Napoleon Harris III leading the Democratic ticket, Independent Nate Fields Jr. and Republican Richard Nolan, plus Harvey Mayor Christopher Clark as the Reform Party candidate, despite saying in February he was done.
It's been an embarrassment and a stain on South Holland to have South Holland continue to pop up on the news with her acting.
Dysfunction all over the front page. Most recently, it was the troubled township.
I didn't like seeing the disruption and change and wanted to go back to where it was.
Henyard's township supervisor, her own hope for a 7th is this election cycle. She was defeated by Dalton senior trustee Jason House in the mayoral primary, putting him on the ballot against Cassandra Hobson Jordan.
We really have been showing teamwork and
The whole they was
amongst the community. I think that we've demonstrated that we have the skills and the knowledge, and we're going to just take this thing home.
House confident Tuesday while talking with voters.
Our plans for tonight is just to have a modest celebration and
I know I should have been playing all that daggone music. So yeah. First is also a state senator, right, and now also a supervisor of the township. Anthony Carew, he keep both positions. Oh, Creo is asking, can he keep both of those positions? Obviously, he can. They let him vote, but that's a lot of work, and it's just a lot. The people that have criminal Tiffany so much, they voted her out. Yes, he can keep both positions in Illinois. I grew up outside of Chicago. Oh, so he can keep both of them. I mean, my thing is, I'm just want best for the people in the community, and basically when they reach out to the supervisor, hopefully that he can be there to support the people. You know, and that well, I got a lot going on. Like people don't want to hear that. You know, they want to hear that you can be there and you gonna help them face the hard times and different things that people be going through. You know, what I'm saying these days are hard to even live, to even eat. Some of the times, you know, these times are hard. Paying bills, everything that went up, and if your pay ain't go up, go up. you, you in the rock, like you in the situation. I think Tiff should get a job cleaning the porta potty around town. You said that before. And you sticking to it. Why gotta be the porta potty? Why do it have to be the porta potty? Come on now. Not the porta potty. Understand that criminal Tiffany had Dalton mayor job and the township supervisor is both. Man, Tiffany had it all. She had it all in the palm of her hand and just let it just go away because see, greed, I'm gonna say greed, and some people let power take over them. You know, some people have never had nothing in their life either. And that stuff sometimes it make you feel like you over top of everybody. If you ain't never had nothing, you don't know how to treat nothing. And this is probably why she going through a lot of the stuff that she going through. Hey Christopher, because she's the shot. She the shot. She the shot. But some people don't. They get a little bit of money and just it takes control of their every day of their mind. Take control, and she felt as though, yeah, I am. You good, Chris? I am the mayor. I am the supervisor, and can't nobody touch me. Like she thought that. What she said? Can't nobody beat me. They can't beat me. They can't beat. And she still had that feeling like can't nobody beat her. Girl, you is beat. You ran over and destroyed. You're over. You're done. You finito. 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 I mean, she's done, son. I don't even I don't even believe Tiffany can probably go back to well yeah, she haven't been caught doing anything. So more than likely she should be able to like she can be a politician somewhere else, probably in another state or another county, but not there. But then again, this went all the way viral, all the way around the world, across seas and all of that. I don't think she gonna show her face up anywhere unless she change her face. Because everybody know it now. They gonna be like, oh, that's Tiffany Henyard. Like, you know, that's that crazy man from Dalton. From the township. She stole the money. Ain't nobody really gonna take her serious at this point. I don't think. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. You know, people might do, but I don't know. But people seeing her actions
Over 40, chances
everywhere,
notice the dark under eye circles getting darker with age.
everywhere.
Sleep won't stop it. It feels permanent, but in the next 20 seconds, I'm going to show you that it doesn't have to be. You see, 99% of concealers fail to address the 3 most common reasons for dark circles after 40. Dark blood pigments build up behind the skin under the eyes. The natural thinning of
You're
the
gonna
skin
have to go
leads to
into an underground
so these
city.
blood pigments show through. Loss of elasticity causes sagging.
She gonna have to, I don't know, go somewhere besides.
Come on in, guys.
People know you everywhere. We done seen you in action. We know your face. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? You going, I think her politician days are over. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. That's all. All right. Because it will remind her of what kind of job she did as a mayor, and now she can really clean up the shit a lot. We gonna see. I don't. That girl she gonna be the same person that she is. She ain't gonna change. Cause Tiffany been like this for a while. She been like this as a trustee, very demanding, not caring of the people, not listening what the people have to say. She been very disrespectful the whole time. Let's get into this.
Guys, come on in. Come on in. All right, I'm out here. You got 2 hours. Well, really like an hour, 45 minutes to vote. Come on out to the polls. Polls closing at 7 p.m. And make sure you write me in. You want me to win? Come write me in. Again, this is me, your super mayor, Tiffany Ratch. You're the people's mayor / people supervisor. And it is time to vote me back in. All right, so come here. I have palm cards, as you see.
I agree with you,
That way you know how
Anthony.
to vote for me, how to write me in, and basically you can do a ballot or do it electronic. You come and vote. You have about an hour, 45 minutes to cast your vote if you have not done so already. Again, this is your super mayor, Tiffany Henyard. Come and in. What's happening this evening? Come about 8 p.m. But
Yeah,
come out and
Anthony,
vote.
I
I
don't
just wanted
believe
to make
that
sure
she
you
will
understood
change.
that, and make sure you pick people that's for community, for unity. I've always have been that individual. I've always showed up, showed out for you guys. I'll continue to do that, and I will continue to be the voice for the people. So I just want you to know.
She said she was for the community. Well, when the community was trying to talk to her before all of this happened, see, a lot of this stuff could have been avoided. For real, for real. If Tiffany would have humbled herself when she used to sit up there and act like she was on, like she was God with the big G, she wasn't trying to hear what the people were saying, the community, the residents, the people that pays the tax dollars. She wasn't trying to hear none of that. She wasn't listening. She wasn't scribbling. She wouldn't be like, well, thank you. I'm sorry you feel that way. Maybe I can talk to you after the meeting, or maybe we can work something out, or here, call this number, or let me give you some resources. It was never about that. It was like, fuck y'all. Y'all can say what y'all want because ain't nobody gonna get me about the seat. That's what she thought. But no, it don't work like that. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to feel about her situation. You know, I feel sad a little bit because the picture that I seen, she looked out there, she was standing out there like she wanted to cry. Like she just was ready to just like be like, oh, you know. And then from what I heard, she went on and did her voting, and her and Kamal got the hell up out of there out the back door, whereas though nobody nobody really seen them come in and nobody really seen them come out. But somebody seen you. They had the picture of you.
Know that I'm gonna continue to feed the people, educate the people. But I just need you guys to take a stance, and it starts now. Share the video, let people know today is election day. You have until 7 p.m. to cast your vote for your next elected officials throughout the Southland, and I mean everybody from library board, school board, village, and also, of course, here, township. But for me, you know, they cheated me with the caucus. All y'all know about it, saw it. Fake news even recorded it, but didn't show anything. And they just picked people that they wanted to be their bobbleheads and create a ticket, which is crazy as ever. Please make sure you do your research before you pick individuals. So I just want you to know, come out and vote. Again.
Well, from what I heard, it seemed like Kamal was already trying to make his great escape, like last week, when they allegedly, I didn't see it. I was looking for it, but I didn't see it. They said they was arguing on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth with each other instead of doing it off of Facebook. And like I said, I think that probably was like to get attention. I think. I don't think that it was like really real. But now that she's about to lose her power and all of that, I believe he's going to get the hell away from her. I definitely believe that. You know, now, or at the end of the day, it can go a whole bunch of ways because she can blame a lot of stuff on him. He can blame a lot of stuff on her, just like what she did to Freeman. Talking about he told her this is how things is ran as a mayor. But if you didn't know, you should have did research. You should have educated yourself, Tiff. You know, and then maybe you wouldn't be in this position. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get these positions and just let it go all the way over their head. And that's what she did. She showed us what not to do. And this is for educational purposes. Anybody that make it to a public official, this is what not to do. You don't do this. And just act like you don't even care. Like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I said it. And this is what it is. And it's not, honey.
Write me in for the win. And I'm going to be brief today because it's cold as ever out here.
Guys, hit the like button, y'all.
But today, I just wanted to come and show you. Make sure you write me in for Thornton Township Supervisor. That means you have to click the write in bubble, and then you are going to spell my name out, Tiffany, and then you are going to put my last name, Henyard, Henyard, and then press OK. And that's.
Hold on, did she spell her name for the people that can't spell it? She spelled her name out. Like that made a difference. This lady is out of control. Understand the criminal 70 years. The clown show that held the government office cannot fix the problem she created. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Note that the news media did not cover Tiffany in the township election. The FBI is looking at the grant money for the youth program that Woods was being paid for. Oh, and y'all, guess what? April the 24th, he has a court date on Zoom, and we're going to be looking at that soon. But yeah, cause what was your job for real? That's what the people want to know. Her elderly people were a no-show up to vote. Because from allegedly what I think you said it or Creole said it, she didn't have the transportation buses to get them there and drones. So that's probably why they didn't get a chance to vote for her. Look at God.
it is that simple. So I see you guys this evening. I thank you so much for your love, your support, your uplifting spirits. I thank you all, because guess what? It's hard being a politician. You're under so much scrutiny. So I say good luck to those that are running for office currently now. I pray you nothing but great success. And make sure you keep your head up and keep fighting. I don't care what goes on in your life. Keep fighting. Keep going. Never, ever, ever give up. I don't care how hard it gets. I don't care what the struggle is. You do not stray or leave your vision. You keep going. Have tunnel vision to the mess. Make.
And another thing that I'm gonna say, where was her people to help pass her hand cards out, palm card or whatever it's called? Where was Keith Price that was there through the long haul? Where was Stan Brown? Even though we know Stan Brown is like, really like not really dealing with her too tough. Where was Andrew Holmes? Where was Quigley? Because I know that he was released. William Brown, where is William Moore or whoever? Where is these people that was there at your begging side when you was paying them real good money and they was fighting for you and on your heels? Where was all of them people? Like, where was these people at? You had all these people that was holding you down. Now, at the end of the day, it's just you and Kamal. Just standing there. And I think she did this. And once she did this video, allegedly, she got the hell up out of there. Because y'all see she got palm cards in her hand. And she's supposed to have been passing them out for people to write her in.
Sure you keep going, guys. That's my message to everybody. Everybody that seen me go through it, watch me grow through it. But as I grow through it, I just want you to know that this too shall pass. And when it passes, for all you that been loving on me, uplifting me, hey y'all, look, I got a little crew right here.
Hey, Foxy, Roxy,
loving
baby.
On me. Hey, not much. How y'all doing? Good.
Hey, boo.
Good to see y'all. You ready for mayor?
Yes.
Okay, good luck to y'all. What's up? Good luck. Yep. All right, I'll see y'all about what? 7:15, 8 o'clock? Okay. All right, see y'all. Okay, so there you have it. I'm going to get off here right now, and I'm going to go finish talking to the lovely people over here in Hazelcrest. It's been great, and I'm going to go to another town right now. So I've been jumping. I just wanted to encourage somebody today about what's going on and how it works.
Yeah, because allegedly they were saying she was jumping from the media because she didn't want to get put on updates. She didn't want to get she already made a mockery of herself. She did not. Tiffany need to just woo. And this was yesterday where our election was for. Oh, baby. Foxy, you want to come up? I'm going to put the link in if you want to come up. We miss you. But, yes, honey. Tiffany did her big one. But she never tried to look like on that one picture when she was holding the stuff. She looked like she was real stressed out. Like, I'm just done. And like she said, it's over. It's done. She said it. And I know she probably cried like a baby.
With running for office, because it's a lot. And everybody can't walk in your shoes, let alone fit your shoes. But everybody try, right? Everybody got an opinion. Everybody got some other. And I keep telling you about them babies. Pay attention to them kids. But today, I just wanted you to know I am still positive, uplifting, high energy, high spirit, and I am still running for re-election for supervisor of Thornton Township. Make sure again you write me.
Facts.
Hello, everyone.
Hey,
How are
Foxy
you
baby.
doing? Hi, baby. Sorry
Can you
you
hear
all
me?
I haven't been
Oh,
around.
what?
Yes, I can hear you. Sorry I haven't been around in a while. Trying to get my page up, trying to figure everything out so I could be like my girl. But I miss you all.
We miss you too. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yes. Yesterday. Thank you. Yesterday, yes, they was outside waiting for her. The news people, different people with their cameras. They had
Yes, they
two.
would.
They had two cars, two white cars. One was in the back. Well, one was pulled off to the back to make everybody think around the back, and she came out through the side and when he got in the car and took off.
Yeah, because she don't want to face the people, but you want the people to vote for you.
And that's why was everybody was shocked because it's like, okay, you've been wanting to be on the news, been wanting to be on the cameras, you've been wanting to say this, but this particular time you want to run because you know you was embarrassed because you lost and you knew you were losing. That right in was a joke.
Right, right. She was trying to um she was trying to be the big girl and be the big person and be like, like it's not bothering her.
Oh,
But
it was bothering her. You look, she was
real
running.
bad.
She was
Real
running.
bad.
She ran.
Real
She didn't.
bad.
No, she didn't walk out the door. She ran out the door.
That's what they said. I wish I could have seen a picture of that one girl. I would have been no more good.
She ran out the door.
Because she knew that she was wrong. And then not even only that, she probably thought that the FBI was gonna come and get her too.
No, no, the FBI is not going
If-
to, and I can tell y'all this, they're not going to come until after the votes was over with. They cannot come beforehand. They
but
had to
she
wait for the
don't know that. You feel what I'm
right. So the
saying?
final votes had to come in. Then they may still not bother her until after her
Right.
position has ended. Now, once her position has ended, the alphabet boy is going to walk her down. And I mean, when I say walk her down, y'all gonna say walk her down. Yeah, they're
But
gonna
you
walk
gotta
her down.
listen, cause you
They're gonna
gotta
let her
listen,
run
cause
all over the place and make her plans and how she gonna duck and dive. Because see what they want her to do, they want her to start trying to hide out so they know all her spots.
But
You
this
see,
is what I'm saying. She don't listen, cause she be listening. I'm trying to tell you, she be listening to a lot of these content creators, yo. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie, right?
oh, I
So
know,
you
cause
know
I
how we'll sit up there and be like, "Well, we hope they get her at the election or catch her in the public,
you're
so we
right,
can
Anthony.
see it." She was
See,
like, "Oh no, I'm getting in, getting out."
now see, the problem is they're not gonna. He said is the alphabet boys is he said is the alphabet boys is funny. Yes, they're funny. It's funny because see they want her to run. See, that's the problem, Anthony. They want her to run because see, then they can find. Because okay, when a person is running, they're gonna go from one spot to another spot to another spot. That
Yeah.
means now they have all her hiding places covered. So when she out and she want to run to one of her spots that she think that they might have followed her from, she gonna go to the spot that she thinks she's safe at, which they already covered and gonna be waiting for. See, that's the thing that she don't understand. She gonna think it's mama's house above the car wash and the other place that she's hiding at. No, boo boo, they gonna see all your spots, all your spots. Every corner, every nook and corner gonna be covered. And while you ducking and dodging, thinking you running, you don't even know if one of the alphabet boys was in there while you were voting. Duh. Might have been an alphabet girl.
That girl is a mess.
And then plus, you don't think some of them, oh yeah, yes, Anthony, they don't play. They coming. Oh, they coming. Now that's a
Oh
definite
yeah.
yes. They're coming. Now the thing is, she's now worried because look at them bags on her eyes. She's worried because she's trying to show a straight face. See, long as she was running, that stalled them some more. That's why she did the right thing. She knew she wasn't gonna win, Anthony. She knew that from the top that she wasn't gonna win, but she know they can't interfere during the election time.
But my thing is
No,
this.
Anthony, they've been watching her for years, years, years. Ever since she was a trustee, they've been watching her.
My
Her
thing
little
too
dumb
is
butt
that.
that's been running her mouth. See, this is the thing is, if I got a FBI subpoena, I would be less talking and more action. She don't know how to shut up.
At all. But
That's
see,
the
this
problem.
is
She don't know how to shut up. When
and not.
when you got the feds on your trail, you shut up. You and Dum Dum. You know, her and Bam Bam Bam. He's so busy, bam, bam, bam. Okay, you bam, 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 and Fortune 500 companies and all this stuff. Shut up.
Oh, he did say that. Come on, say that.
Yeah, shut up. Didn't you see Keith Price didn't say nothing?
He ain't even around her no more.
No, Keith Price was sitting at that table with Bam Bam. And he didn't say one word. The only time
But
he
where
answered,
is they at now? That's what I'm
and
saying.
I'm like, right.
She was
But
out there by herself with Kamal.
no, that was a pitiful looking picture on it. She looked like a
And he
little
looked
lost
like
puppy.
he ain't even want to stand beside his girl.
She looked like a little lost puppy.
You know, he wasn't even standing with her. He was standing like over. Like
Right, and it says 2013, ever since property scams. Exactly, Anthony. And see, that's a problem. When you start talking, sometimes you just need to shut up.
yeah. And that's what they were saying. Why would he shut the fuck up? He said too much.
He said too much. She said too much.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Milk Dud says too much.
Mm-hmm.
The one with the only face that a mother can love. And
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
and his uh Keith Price said, "Oh shoot, let me back out." He started backing out. He did it smoothly though. He slid his way out.
He
Now,
said Wood said he a seven fighter man. He couldn't
no,
even
no,
handle one.
no, no. Start. He is a seven Spider Man. He ain't no seven. He's a two. He bent over like it was a normal. That's a woman.
Oh, that
That's
was a fucked up. That was a fucked up picture.
that's no
Oh, that was
no.
bad.
Now now I have nothing against people that's in the alphabet class of sexuality,
Me even.
but some of them fight better than that. I seen some of them fight, and they fight better than what he was doing. And but what got me was, and I'm sorry y'all, but what got me out of the whole fight is
What?
why was Wiggly behind him, pulling him? Instead of you swinging on the brother, you saw the other guy coming.
Like
You
that.
want he's coming, you know he gonna swing. You gonna hold him like I got you, babe. I got you. Hold on. What in? See, I would have turned around and smacked the stuffers
Like
out of him.
that though.
And then he
Right.
jumped,
I'd have been like, get the fuck up me.
and then you go and jump on the desk and kicking and swinging like a little biatch. And I'm like,
Girl.
fight.
Somebody got a good picture of it because it was looking like it was really going down.
Like that, no, that was a normal position,
Yeah.
allegedly. No, allegedly.
Listen, we don't know what they do in their everyday life, in their day to day, as she say. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Because
understand
another
what you.
thing, like where was Krigley? Why wasn't Krigley there too? He
Oh,
there
quickly,
and
quickly.
William is.
No, quickly done been locked up, so quickly ain't trying to come back around.
But he been released.
Right. But if
It
you
was
got locked up,
election day.
I don't give a rat's patootie. If I got locked up for your damn ass, you think I'm gonna keep coming around you for some more lockup?
But the loyalty, you feel what I'm saying? I thought
Loyalty
the
my ass.
loyalty.
Look, once I got behind, look, once got them nice, beautiful bracelets on my arm, no sir, loyalty went out the window.
Right, right. Dang,
Look, the
they
loyalty
good.
went out the window. When I got them, look, them beautiful look, them beautiful bracelets on my arm, on my wrist, and you was a no show, loyalty went out the damn window.
And St. Patrick's opened up too. I need to get some pictures of that because
Yeah,
they had some
St.
pictures of
Patrick is
that.
nice from what I
Yeah,
saw from the inside.
beautiful. It's beautiful. It's
So
really
they was
beautiful.
like,
I need to get we got to check into that. See, it's, my
but
life
see,
is
I
fucked
look,
up.
I got, there's quite. I've been since I've been away. You all, again, I apologize. I love y'all. I know it's no shade against y'all, cause y'all my poos on here. All our regulars, y'all my poos. Yeah, nobody can replace you. Nobody,
At all, at all.
nobody. But my thing is, I've been doing some, you know, searching and stuff. There's a lot more deeper in this than said. There was a lot
Yeah.
more, like Anthony said, there's a lot more stuff that was out there done. That she has her little pinky toe and her big toe, one foot with the big toe, the other one with the pinky toe. And
And
that,
not only that, it's going to take a lot to fix all of it. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a lot. So it might be a good thing that Napoleon did take over
well, see, that's another
for
thing.
for his Thornton Township. Maybe he can
Mm-hmm.
bring more revenue and monies there. But for his Dalton, I'm glad that they got that because they fought for this.
Well,
And that's why
Anthony,
I did with
look,
the house campaign.
well,
But
Anthony, they did have another inspection done professionally, and everything is up to par. They went
yeah,
behind,
because the judge made them do that.
so
She
it is
wasn't trying to get them permits for
right.
anything.
So they have got somebody that's not of Dalton to inspect there, and it's everything
Mm.
good to go. So they could go
It's
ahead and do
nice.
that
It's
grand
really
old.
nice.
But the thing is, this is what I learned. And you're right, Anthony. The SP super producer did check into all of that, and 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 she said it was not acceptable. But what she did was she put in, say, William Moore. It was what, three? The girl, then William Moore. Cause remember William Moore went back. She told William Moore, he kept saying this won't done and this won't done and that won't done in one of the meetings. Cause I went back and looked at all the meetings and I found out. And William Moore stood up there and they said how he's inspecting something when he's suspended.
Hmm.
He's not an employee, so how he's inspecting a property when he don't have a job to do
Absolutely.
that. So that's was the problem at that meeting. So that's when this judge made them go back and do another inspection
Oh, okay.
because of that. So they can go ahead and get their permits. That's how they got the two permits. That's why they made her go ahead and sign over those other two permits because they had documentation and they had a professional to come in and redo it behind them. Number three, she wasn't given the liquor license because she in charge of the liquor board. So they made the judge, that's when she got contempt of court. Now, let's get to her cases. The big question that everybody been asking: what happens now that she no longer had these two positions until till May? From now until May, what happens to all those court cases that's scheduled after her departure? That's on her. She no
Right, because
longer.
now,
All
right.
those cases have to be amended because she's no longer an employee of Dalton.
So now they're her cases that she got to deal with.
Yeah, they're 130 million in the red. Yeah, and believe it or not, 75% of that is lawsuits that they paying off because of her. Yes, Anthony, most of it is because of her. They got to pay those because that's before she leaves. Let's pray to God she don't add no more to it.
Well,
Those that got her in Dalton, that people are suing, they got to pay. The ones that she suing somebody, they ain't got to pay because that's her suing. They have nothing to do with Dalton. But the ones that people are suing her and Dalton, yeah, they got to pay for those. We got, so sorry, but yeah, they got to pay for those. Unless the judges say
so how
otherwise.
do you feel? I mean, even as Tiffany as a person, like, should we feel bad? No, fuck that. That ain't even asking that
No,
question. I ain't even
no,
asking that question. That question
no,
is
no,
gone.
no. Look,
Fuck
I
it.
could give
Throw
you
that
this.
shit. Throw that
Look,
shit in the alley hoop.
look.
We
Let me
make
tell
that
you,
shot.
this
Fuck
is
it.
always my thing is,
She fucked her own self up.
look, she made an adult decision and now she's
Yeah.
dealing with the adult consequences. When you go out here and do
Yeah.
adult things, that and also, yeah, Anthony, she been had to pay her own lawyers because when she was not when they refused to pay the insurance for her bonding, that's on her now. Boop. And she's not covered under the township insurance for her bond, and it ended on the 25th. So anything from February the 25th, I think between the 5th is either 25th or the 28th. Anytime from there until now, and she decides she want to sue somebody, it's on her and her lawyer and her pockets. Boop, because she
Boop
no
boop.
longer no, because she no longer bonded. Number two, even if she had won the election to get back in the supervisor position, she still couldn't take office. She couldn't even sit down behind that table and make no decision because, boop, she was not bonded.
Mm, mm.
Number three, anything from now until I think it's May the 2nd, May the 3rd, um, they have no. If she want to sue somebody, oh well, that's on you because she's no longer boop able to do anything. Between now and May, even though she have those offices, because she's not bonded, she can't make no decision. Boop. That's why she ain't been back, because she can't make no decision because she no longer bonded. Boop.
I know she feels so embarrassed.
So because she's no longer bonded, she don't have the money to make herself bonded. She can't make no decisions at either location, even though she's sitting in the chair as a mayor and a supervisor. Yeah, Anthony. So for all of y'all that want to know, boop, there you go.
He said she had nothing to show. She had nothing to show for her pay for her two jobs. She
No
do. She got her wigs and her lashes and her
wardrobe.
right.
She got her wardrobe, her wigs, her jewelry, her purses, her shoes. She got her, she got the attire.
And then not my whole thing is now you made that rank too. Did y'all see it lately?
Oh yeah, I saw the day with Dearwood Question. He walked out there on it.
A
They
hot
even
mess.
put they pulled
It's
a little,
water puddles and all of that. Like what the fuck? Like
and they got a
why you?
plastic film. It got a plastic film on it. It's plastic on top of it.
So I guess when you use it, you take the film off because it looked like it's water, like water puddles from the
What it
water
is,
from the
they
rain.
have to, what they have to do, remove the plastic,
Okay, okay. Well, then it
dry it.
should be good then.
No, they have to remove the plastic. Wait a minute, let me finish. You got to remove the plastic. You got to buff it with a certain machine. Then you got to put the ice towels down. And then
Well,
you got
right
to go
now it's about to be summer, So we don't
Uh,
need ice.
Let me say that again. It's artificial ice.
I know that, but it's summer. The ice was supposed to be used for like winter, but summer.
Okay, you talking about somebody that four beers short of a six pack.
No, because I did see that on somebody's page today. Because I know in the winter you supposed to put the ice down to give it the wintry ice
Look
skate
in the
and
field and the ice skates can
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah,
and the
but they
summer is but she lied and told that guy that interviewed her, thing, what's his name, Tommy G, that oh, we use this all year round, and he was like, well, where is the ice? And, oh, that's in the garage. Like somebody else brought that up today too, and I was like, she never even put the fake ice down. Even if you do got it, nobody never. And the only time people can skate when you having an event there. But
okay.
like I explained that earlier. All right, go ahead.
You got to keep that, even though it's fake, it still has to be cool. You had it in the garage
Mm.
where the heat is from the house or the building that you had it in.
Well, no, he showed basically what they are. They only like puzzle pieces.
Right, but you
You
still got to keep them cool. You can't keep them hot. Boop.
well, I don't know. So they emailed it. I don't know. But
Let's
let's
say it like this: they're not usable.
just wasting money. A
Bingo.
waste of money.
Look, bingo. Like she always say, big bingo. You the girl you just hit big bingo.
All right, let's finish this one up a little bit. I'm gonna finish this
Oh
this
yeah, let's
video
finish
up.
her test the line. Let's go.
Right, right, right.
In for the win. You have until 7 p.m. this evening
Uh
to
huh.
come and vote if you have not voted already. Again, this is how you do it. I
Uh
have these
huh.
throughout Thornton
Don't
Township
nobody
in
want that
17 different
shit.
cities,
Let that
Uh
and it
shit
huh.
tells you a
wait.
step-by-step play
Uh
on
huh.
how to write me in. You can do it
Okay.
digital, or you can do it by paper. Either
Uh
way, you
huh.
just make sure you write my name.
Joe said this step by step on how to write me in.
All you have to do, but you got to remember now,
Girl,
you got to be able to read and write.
throw her away. Throw her away. How she gonna say this step by step? Oh, she educating the people. I forgot. She educated.
No,
Name
see,
in, and that's
Kuma
Tiff
Delati.
any
No, no, wait a
TIFF
minute. Let me say it like Kuma Delati.
AMY and last name Henyard, HENYARD, Henyard. So make sure
Hen
you write
yard.
me in, and I'll see you guys this evening after 7. So hopefully results will be in no later than 8 o'clock, and you will know what's going on at Thornton Township. Other than that, it's several other races going on for those that are interested in all the races.
You
Please just
lie.
watch the internet. And I hate to say the internet because I can't stand fake news, but they will tell you the results. Cook County website, and it kind of come in as the polling places close. Each precinct will tell you their numbers and who won what precincts. And then once they calculate all the precincts, it'll tell you who have won and who have not.
And
So
they ain't
again,
shit.
thank you so much for everything. This is not the end, my friend. We're gonna keep going, keep pushing, and I will be grateful just to see me be victorious as a write-in candidate here in Thornton Township, because they tried everything possible to try to stop me, and I kept going no matter what. So thank you so much. Share the video. Again, write me in for Thornton Township Supervisor. I am currently your Supervisor of Thornton Township and your Mayor of Dalton. I just want to make sure that you
I
knew
think she was
how
ready to
to vote
cry.
for your lovely Super Mayor. All right. Thank you so much. Share the
Love
video.
you.
I'll see you guys later. I'll do another love on each.
About to cry. She looked like she was like a little disappointed, shaken up, whatever, whatever. She did look like she was about to break down. But yeah, she did use the town. She did use the taxpayers' money for the ice, the rink, and everything. She used their money. Because remember,
Uh,
they was trying to find the money for a while. And then it slipped out that she used the money on the ice. Remember
Uh-huh.
when Lori Lightfoot found it out? But she been used that money for the ice and for the ice rink because it was not even approved. None of it. The ice, the rink, the skate, the hen yard. It's like no.
Well,
but
well. Um, my thing was that was funny was when I saw that um Crash Out Cassie,
oh
her
yeah, I got
running
her
mate
too.
got more votes than she did. He got more votes than she did.
Well, Crash Out Casey, she was out here doing where the fans at. She was out there having a nice time for a
Yeah,
minute.
till she started. No, till she went up there and started,
Yes.
and talking about the fire hydrants.
Yeah. And then she was
Um,
still looking at these houses, talking about people, talking about trees. Yo, I said this lady is unhinged. She's definitely unhinged. But
but I couldn't believe it. I just could not believe that the day of election, you up there videoing trees and fire hydrants. Boo boo. Public Works deal with the fire hydrants. Boo boo.
uh-huh.
Power company, Public Works, and the fire department deal with down trees. Boo boo. None of that has nothing to do with the trustees or you as a mayor and the trustees. All they do is send them out to go ahead and handle the business that was called in. That's your problem. You never came to none of the meetings to know what was going on. Then you had the audacity to get mad at
Definitely.
the firemen for standing out there having some free time to talk with the candidates and said they was corrupt. And talking about, but but I bet you they
She
ain't
was
saying no.
jealous.
When first of all, boo boo,
She
they
was
went for
jealous.
years without a pension. They went for years without insurance. They went for years without a paycheck. And they still did it for you if your house caught on fire. Foo foo. So you talking about corrupt, you corrupt. Because you down people in there, you didn't even know what the hell they were doing.
But my whole thing is you talking about all of this stuff and you just spewing out all this stuff. But what are you going to do to help the stuff?
Oh,
You
she gonna
understand
help.
what I'm saying?
She gonna help her pockets. That's what she's
But
gonna help.
regardless, like right now, you ain't win the mayor. Hey, Michael, what's up, baby?
Hi,
But
Michael.
you didn't win. So now it still is. Are you going to still help your community? Are you going to still fight for your community to make sure these things are done and fixed? And what do you know what I'm saying? Just because you didn't win the mayor's part, man.
People, wanted to go live before I head to the polling place. I got a call from one of the neighbors. As you can see, um, the tree came down through the storm, the wind from last night. As you can see, this tree has been lifted up from the roots. So I was informed they called the village this morning and the works and the fire department. So as you
My
can as
landslide,
well,
yes.
and the electrical lines is entwined into this. I'm hoping that Public Works, Fire Department, or whoever needs to come on out and get this handled. This is very dangerous. As you see, the light pole is down and it's into this tree.
Girl, she need to get the hell up out of here too. It's not even only that. Even if you call public works, they is not coming out like real like boom on the flash. You already know that. These, you know what I'm saying? It takes shit got to go through. You know what I'm saying? People and all of this stuff is disapproved. Da da da. Boo boo boo. Can we do? You know what I'm saying? It don't works like that unless some shit on fire. But then you gotta call the, you know what I mean?
Well, first of all,
But
from what I got, there were quite a few trees that was down in the area from the storm they had.
exactly,
A couple of them,
exactly.
some
So
of them
guess
did
what?
fall on some houses that they have to. They're going to handle that first before they handle a tree
First,
down in the street.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because the emergency ain't fall on nobody, ain't fall on nobody, ain't nobody hurt over there. That is not gonna be like
What she should have done,
that should.
turned around and went back to her house, put on her clothes, put on her work belt, like she always say she was hands on, put on her work belt, put her hat on, and went out there and stopped the car.
Oh, she did say that. She did say like she a man. What she said? She a man type of girl or something. She
Right.
like a
Yeah.
she
So she
gets
should have went back
dirty.
home
She
and put
get
on.
dirty.
No, she should have went back home, got dressed in her man type of clothes, and went out there and stopped the sewing.
Then pick that tree up by yourself.
Went out there and stopped the sewing. Look, untangle the look. Go out there and put on some thick gloves and untangle the wire. Go ahead and shock yourself, and then start the sewing. That would have eliminated the
Oh,
problem.
stop it, stop it.
Cause you
Cause
been
hold on though, but why would her neighbors call her anyway?
wait a minute. That okay. That now that
Who the fuck is you?
wait a minute.
You a
Your ne-
neighbor
your neighbor picked up the phone
and called
and
you.
called you. No man, call you like you could do something.
Out of
You
all
ain't
people,
and
you a
you don't.
neighbor too.
Wait a minute. First of all, the neighbors don't know you.
That part.
There've been eyewitnesses that can testify in a court of law. They don't know you. They don't like you. So you need to be worried about your own house. Well, let me correct that. Worry about the house that you reside in, since everybody else is one paycheck from being homeless. Did you
Oh,
tell the?
she did say that.
Look,
Oh.
did she not forget that her husband, that house is not left to her if anything happened to her husband? So she went on the live step from being homeless.
I can't. I can't. I can't. Stop it.
You one look, you one look, you one step on the line from being homeless yourself. Ain't it funny how God works?
All the time, baby.
You want to sit back and did you tell them also that your hubby left you allegedly?
Oh. Left her where?
Left her. He said,
Period. Period,
period,
Honor.
period, Your Honor.
No, he didn't.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh, so that's why she running around here looking at these houses. She need one.
Yep. Because she's trying to see which one that she can go in there and crash in. Yeah, Anthony, all them 2.0, she's trying to see which one has less air coming in.
She trying to find the best fit. Get out of here.
Yeah,
I know you fucking lying.
homeboy be gone
Oh no, cause her daughter
till everything
is
is
a police.
finalized.
Her daughter is a police and all of this stuff and no my goodness.
Allegedly.
People. Well, I knew she wasn't gonna win anyway. I kind of was like, she is not fit for the job.
And no,
For me.
you know how us YouTubers are down with everyone. You know she got on conscious live and down Dear Woke Christian.
What?
Talked about him like a dog.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did. So you know what I'm going to do, right?
Oh, why would she do that? Oh
And
my
you're right,
god.
Anthony. I don't blame him neither.
But she only come for the guys. She ain't never really come for none of the female content creators. If you realize that,
Because she's
because
okay. You're a bitter wife. What you think they're going to do? No, no puns, all you men on here, because I love men. But I'm just saying, some women out here, all men are dogs to them. When somebody dogs them, they feel.
oh right.
So all men are
Right.
enemies now.
Well, I don't know. Y'all want to watch the rest of this video?
Yeah, they're finished watching dumbass. I mean,
Out and just rope it off. But they need to do more than just rope this thing off. They need to get this situation handled. Let me turn around here. So you can see it again. Let me turn the camera. I don't want to get their car in this. But yeah, we came out this morning and this tree came tumbling down.
oh,
And thank God it didn't crash into their house.
it came up out the root.
Yeah, thank God it didn't crash into the house.
Look, y'all, it came up out the roots. Not the
Not
roots,
the
the
rest.
roots.
But yeah, this is what
You see it.
my neighbors woke up to this morning. Yeah, as you can see, it lifted up from the roots.
From the roots.
Ebony, I don't blame him either. It came out the roots.
All right, guys.
I've been trying to find that live where she down where she was bad mouth and dear world Christian, but I haven't been able to find it. I'm hoping that
After
uh,
no,
what's the name? Lady Luck Club is trying to get a copy of that. If she do, I'm gonna let you know so we all can listen to it.
Oh, okay.
If she finds it, what she said about dear world Christian. Now she shouldn't have done that because see, dear world Christian, you, all the different content creators that I know that I've been, that I've been dear to, that's dear to my heart on here, all my people that's on here. When you say something bad about them, then you gotta come for me. So
I
now
understand.
I got my own platform, and I got, and I'm on here with you. I'm gonna roast her ass. Simple
Roast
as
that
that.
motherfucker.
I'm a roaster
Oh,
like she peanuts. The rundown houses are in Dalton, not in her neighborhood. She's gonna not gonna show you her neighborhood with nothing run down. She's gonna make it seem like from what Dear World Christian saw today, he said there are quite a bit of them. But
everything is so beautiful.
the thing is, the problem is, Anthony, they've been trying
Everywhere.
to deal
They're
with that.
everywhere. You know what
But
I'm
it's
saying?
everywhere.
Like,
I live here in DC. And look, there are places out on the outskirts of DC that are abandoned houses. What happens is a lot of these houses, elderly people lived in them. They moved on, either they unalive or they moved into nursing homes or they with family. The houses are not taken care of. They let the state take it. The state haven't done nothing with them, and they look the way they look. So some of these right now, she talking about the abandoned houses. It's nothing they can do about the abandoned houses right now until they figure out their financial situation. You see what I'm saying, Anthony? They got to deal with their financial situation right now. You worrying about houses, they're worrying about trying to get out of debt. Because they got other bills they got to pay for. And to make sure that the village is taken care of. And right now, them houses is second, is second to what they got to deal with. And Miss Thing already show you she
right.
don't know who do what in the village of Dalton. So imagine her behind the wheel of this village trying to drive it and don't know where she going.
And don't know not a dang on thing.
You know, it's bad when you're behind the wheel of a car and they say go here and you don't know where you're going. You just driving. Do you know where you're going? Nope. Then why you pull over? I don't know. That's her.
You just out there.
She's just driving. Her mouth.
Hmm. That's her trying to do boots on the ground.
I know. She was out there with Babe Solo.
Hmm.
She's okay. Her thing was she wanted to come up and be all about the people. Want to run the days before election and the day of election. You want to be about the people, hugging on them, loving on them. But weren't you the other day telling them they was one paycheck from being homeless? They was stupid, dumb, ignorant. Look at you. They was beneath you. Now all of a sudden you equal with them and standing up there looking like a hookah booker.
I ain't like that. That's like some two faced stuff.
I have issues with that.
That's basically what it is. You two faced it.
No, she ain't two faced. She just ignorant.
Yeah, because she two faced it. Just plain ignorant.
Right. All she need is just somebody to make her holler one good time. She be all right. Make her bow legged.
Oh, shit.
Make her bow legged. She be all right.
Get that booty, booty, booty. Get that booty, booty, booty.
Exactly, Anthony. They have a village to rebuild since criminal Tiffany was mayor. Right. The houses is least of their worries right now. They got to get out of there. They got to figure out how to get the revenue in there. From what I got, they got some help coming, and I thank God for that. They got some help coming. They got some things in place to help them out. They just got to get the final count so they know where to go from there once they get the help. So they're going to be all right. Now the township, I can't answer for that, but from what I feel that Napoleon. No, it's not the taxpayers this time. The taxpayers and Michael is not going to bail them out this time. I can give
Wait a
you
minute. 'Cause
that much information. I can give you that much information. It's not going to be the taxpayers that bail them out. It's going to be another way.
Oh, no, shit.
So Michael, yes, they're going to be all right. They're going to be okay. From the source I have, they're going to be fine. Well, I mean, it's really not a source. If you go and look under a lot of proposals and things that Napoleon have, a lot of them was waiting for her to leave to get the help that they need now. It's just that he's
Right.
waiting for them to have the final count and everything that they really need to know for him to step in and give them the resources and stuff they need to get back on their feet. And he's coming into the township to do that with the township too. He basically he's letting them know somebody heard you. We just couldn't do anything for you at the time because of what she was doing.
Right.
That's why they voted him in because he has a lot of things in place to come in and assist them, where it won't be no more hardship on the taxpayers.
All right, y'all. This
And
is
I'm thankful
Tiffany
that,
with
and I'm thankful for that. That's why I'm so happy.
they
You're
can
right,
get grant
Anthony.
funds
That's part of it. A
to
lot of
help
that is part
rebuild.
of it. A lot of it is part of it, and let's say it like this: part of it is that, and there's some other things. Let's say it like this: no more money coming out of taxpayers' money to go towards the village to help rebuild it. Okay, I can give you that much.
Yeah, but I got one more video with her. This is Jedediah's video. But he ran into what's her name? Cassandra Hobson.
Okay.
Let me see. This gonna be my it for me.
Okay, I don't see no Sweatcoat. Where you at?
Sweatco.
Sweatcoat, where
Sweatco.
are you?
She was up here earlier. Well, she didn't come up, but she was in. I was she's not here.
Okay. I like look, I need some, response. I need to know where you at. You know you my
Come on,
boo.
y'all. We got 16. We got 16 people in here. Let's get them likes up. Get them likes up. She said I'm here. I'm here.
Exactly, Anthony.
It is. So I said it is well. Now this is on for just for the record, but I'm gonna get this outfit. Look at that outfit. All right. This is me. Regular. This your. Oh, okay.
You got to dress for success.
You look good.
Yeah, looking like one of them people
It's
that
cold out here, but I'm running to you.
the
She said
morticians.
that's her regular.
Right, there ain't no regular. You was
She
out there.
had, a little bit more to say. But she had a little bit more to say.
Not sure.
Okay, there you go.
How you doing? Good luck, man. Look, hey.
Meet again.
We meet again.
Oh, it's choppy.
Yeah.
Look on your campaign.
All is well.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. So I said it is well. Now this is on for just for the record, but I'm gonna get this outfit. Look at that outfit. All right.
This is me.
Regular.
This your.
I don't know what the hell going on. But yeah,
Well,
that was Sandra.
look,
That was big
Jedediah. You remember Jedediah gave her a 48-hour warning?
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to play. Cause
Well,
he
you
said,
know why he's being nice to her now? Because one of her family members, he said one
Oh
of her
yeah,
family
yeah.
members
Reached
real
out to
close
him.
reached out to him and asked him to have mercy on her and not to come after her.
Right. And he
I,
said he believed allegedly this is what he said that he believed that it's a lot going on with her like far as like it could be like some mental health issues. It's some shit going on with her.
mm-hmm.
Maybe because the husband left, she's might be, you know what I'm saying?
No,
You
from
already know.
well, my thing is okay. Your mama back with what is it, Martin G?
Yeah.
And she was on there and she was talking about all the houses she owned. Well, you know me when I did my research and found out the 17 alias names, the 27 alias addresses,
Uh-huh.
and 32, 34. I
Yeah,
think it's
because
30,
you was on his page and you told him that you found that.
and he told me to send it to him, and I sent it.
Uh-huh.
She has all them houses has eviction against her. So if you own them houses, why the people suing you?
Because she only owned them while she was paying rent.
That was lie number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I cannot.
And then you didn't tell everybody that you was from Mississippi. And we found that out through somebody that knew you that lived there at one time. And you lived in the projects. But yet you want to sit back and act like you never lived in that area, like you always been grand. Shit, I lived in the damn projects. What the hell?
Ain't
That
nothing wrong with the
no, that
project.
made me stronger because that lets me know how to survive out here in this world today.
Shit. A lot of stars came from the project.
Right. So, honey, then get to Dalton and want to talk down to people, and you only one unalive from being homeless. Okay.
But not even only that, you never said like, you know what I'm saying?
You sat back and act like you, and then
You
all
lived in a mansion your
wait a
whole
minute,
life.
and look, and all your companies have failed.
Everything she did failed.
Wait a
Like
minute,
Tiffany.
she got 3 or 4 lawsuits in Cook County against her.
Mm-mm-mm.
That people want their
Because
money back
Sandra,
because you posted up a video, picture of your decoration, which came off a website.
mm-mm,
You
mm-mm.
posted a picture of a cake that
Like
you
if she was
got
acting
off a
like she
website.
did catering service. She
Mm-hmm.
act like she was doing decoration. She act
Mm-hmm.
like she was even like doing clothes. She had a lot of stuff going on over there. She got like 18 pages, like not 18, but
So she got about eight different pages with different
mm,
things of jobs that she's supposed to do under different alias names. You fake.
no, she probably was trying to make
Oh,
a
you
little.
live in Florida. Go ahead, Anthony. You down there with the nice weather. Hurricanes, but nice weather. I don't want. I one time I wanted to move to Florida because they say it's so beautiful, the weather's so great. Da da da. But y'all
All
have too
year
many.
round.
But y'all have too many hurricanes for me. I'm sorry. They be tearing y'all asses up down there. I'm good.
Take your house and put it over there on another house.
Oh, that's right, Swecko. She was a hairdresser too.
Uh huh.
Yeah, Swecko. Yeah, she was a hairdresser too, supposedly. Me too,
She said
Anthony.
I had
True.
good friends in the project.
Yeah, Anthony, you learned a lot from the projects. We teach you how to survive.
Ain't nothing wrong with the projects. Yeah, they
Mm-mm.
your best people.
Right.
Shit.
Look, was the hairdresser. Look, one thing about the project, all you have to do, like up here in DC,
You
you
know
say,
what?
who the who? They're all gonna come
Now
together.
I
You
gotta
got a
make a.
posse.
I'm gonna have to make a live about the projects because the projects was the projects for real. We used to have fake little. I don't want to even go there.
No, we
Man,
had no in
the projects
DC.
was best living for me. I grew up
No,
in the
you could
projects
be
all my life.
outside, and all you had to make that one sound. Who the who? Everybody come out the woodwork. They
Oh
don't
yeah.
even know you by family, but they coming
Oh
out.
yeah.
They coming out.
It was like that was the black calling.
Mm-hmm.
That was for all the black people. No, cause like who the who? Who said it? Wake up! Right down
Wait a
there.
minute, wait a
Everybody
minute.
come.
Did you hear that? Hear what? Somebody say it again. Who the who?
Yeah.
That's it. Everybody coming out the woodworks.
Mhm.
You don't see them doors open up, car doors open up, windows open up, people head out the window trying to see what's going on.
Oh, we gotta have a private conversation. Shit, we used to cook nail ladies on radiators and shit. Let them bitches melt. We used to do some crazy shit in the
Anthony say,
project.
it's beautiful blessings in my life. Yeah, I know, Anthony, you a blessing in our lives too.
All y'all are
Oh,
blessings
yes.
in our life. All y'all bring great things
And see, I was
about.
telling
We had
somebody, I said,
fun.
I
We
feel
had
like
fun over here.
every
I
time,
don't
ever
give a
since I've been on YouTube, I feel like I grew a family and I
yeah.
grew a worldwide family, not just local family. I grew, you know, I gained a lot of family. And to me, I feel personal to all of y'all. You know, I mean, all of you all. I don't know you personally, your life or your lifestyles, whatever, but from the talking with you in these chats, I learned more about who you are through that because you got to have a hope in mind. So, hey, I love all of y'all. And look, as look, I love and have fun with you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I had to put the fun in there, so it won't
Nothing
sound like
y'all can do about it.
So, because I don't want to sound like her. But I love you and fun with y'all, and there's nothing y'all can do about.
I just be missing not to be on here like I really want to.
Exactly, Anthony.
Because I be really wanting to be on here, right? But it's like sometimes shit come up. You know what I'm saying? Family shit come up, this come up, da da da, boop boop boop. You know, life be life for me, like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm hanging in there.
And
You know,
it's
and I'm
another thing
glad
about
that
projects. It's another thing about projects. When the power go out, people don't know what to do in the projects. Sometimes us to have financial problems and the power out, we know how to survive and eat without power.
shit. You
You know,
motherfucker
when
pull
the
that
look when
grill
it
out. You
look
pull
when
that
look
grill out.
grill drain that grill out and start cooking.
You better know it, and you make
Go get some
sure that
ice from
cooler.
right
What?
and put the food and the meats and stuff in the
That's
cooler.
why we gonna have a project talk. We gonna have a project talk. We
And
gonna
look,
have
and the
a,
winter time,
a live
look,
with this
when you go, look, when the
project.
winter time come and the heat is off, you know how to open that oven.
What? And turn the up top on,
Right.
stove on, heat
And
that
warm that,
sucker up,
yep. Heat the house up and go to sleep.
baby.
And then look, remember those days when the dryers didn't work, but the washing machine did? Hang them clothes, open the oven door and hang the clothes over top of it, that door, so they could dry.
No, see, back in the day,
See, that's a
we
lot of
always
things.
had a washer. But when we had to hang out shit
That too.
outside
No, he
on
said,
the fucking clothesline.
no, he
What?
said, no, Andy said the project shown me how to read people, and that's why I help, and that's what helped me. You're right. You
Oh
can read
yeah.
people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
can read people.
Oh
And
what?
look, and you look, Anthony, also remember, and also you can read people. You can damn near say what they're gonna do next before they do it. And you can peep who's gonna do what before they do it. And see, that's the thing a lot of people don't think about. They look at the projects as something bad, but believe it or not, that's believe it or not, it's survival. It's survival lessons.
And guess what? A lot of these kids don't learn that while they young. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing that my people told me how to survive. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He
Even
said
if
he
you
said I
know,
eat bitterly out of it, can make a fire and cook out of a little can. Man, Anthony. Remember, look, you know how you make it look, you got bread but you ain't
I ain't
got
cooking
meat.
that for shit. I got fucking 3 grills. I ain't going that far.
Shoot, man.
I got 3 motherfucking grills in the backyard. Shit, a bitch is
Right.
going, yeah, me. I'm gonna make some use to one
Look,
of them motherfuckers.
I did a whole Thanksgiving dinner. Look, Anthony, I did a whole Thanksgiving dinner out of a hot plate and a toaster oven. Whole Thanksgiving dinner out of a hot plate and a toaster oven.
I ain't had no hot plate, but I had a stove. But
Look, I even did
the
my homemade.
oven wasn't ready.
Look, I even did my homemade lemon meringue pie out of a toaster oven.
Go ahead, honey.
Now that's real cooking. And if you don't know nothing
Oh
about that,
yeah,
then you don't know how to survive.
cause the toast oven going, you know what I mean? It's gonna make it work.
Right. The toaster oven is just like a regular oven if you don't know how to work it.
It's just sit on the counter.
Right. Exactly.
I
My
got
girl,
one. I
look,
got one. I got an
look, my
air fryer,
sister,
all that shit. Shit, I
look,
got
my
all that shit.
sister, she told her girlfriend, she said, my sister's down there in North Carolina, and this guy refused to buy an oven. So she told me, don't worry about it. She said she gonna have a Thanksgiving dinner with or without
But
one.
we gotta
And
save our stories though
okay,
for the next live.
okay,
Cause we gonna have we gonna have a project live. Let's do it Friday. That way I can stay up and I
okay.
ain't gotta like, you know what I'm saying, cause I gotta get ready for work tomorrow. Getting late,
Yeah, right,
you know.
Anthony.
So yeah, it's
See,
over
Anthony,
yours.
see, Anthony, you right there. See, you right there at the cookout. You're right there with us in the cookout.
I know that's right.
See, that's why we love you, Anthony. That's why we like you. Because you right there in the cookout with us.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have to get the hell up out of here. It's almost 9:30.
You got to go. You got to go. Yeah, you got to go to work.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta get me a little bit of rest. That's why I say on the weekend we gonna have our project. Motherfucking hey, Swecko, Swecko, make us a project thumbnail.
Oh, also, Sweatco, take this. I'm getting ready to put my email in here. Write it down.
Make us a project thumbnail, and I'm gonna set the project. We gonna just
Okay.
talk about the hood. It ain't even gotta be project. It can be like hood,
Okay,
hood. You
Sweatco,
know what I'm
write
saying? A
down.
hood conversation.
Write that down because what I want to do is I want some ideas from you. Cause my page is called let me see if I can pull it up and put it in the link. Do 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 do. Oh, I can't do it out of here. Hold on, y'all.
Y'all, and before we get out here, make sure y'all look up Play Games for Dollars. Make sure y'all check out Play Games for Dollars. If anybody needs some extra money, even your little children, the games are free. You know what I'm saying? Just subscribe to them. Play Games for Dollars, and she will show you how to play some games for a little couple dollars. You know, so yeah, even grown ups can use it. You know,
Exactly.
I use it myself. You know, you know, yeah. It's called Play Games for Dollars.
Okay, that's my channel page now, everyone. Um, it's Foxy Angel Zone. Um,
Yes.
what I want sweat code from you is let me download. Let me write
He
that
said I
down.
never went hungry. I never went hungry either because I had syrup sandwich cheese.
Uh, girl,
Shit,
girl,
I ain't never go hungry either. Cause
uh,
you gonna make something out of nothing. Shit.
girl, look. It's like girl. Hmm. Man, look, you had those cinnamon toast sandwiches. Oh, that look, that box cheese. Remember that box cheese?
Oh
Made
hell
the
yeah.
best grilled cheese sandwiches.
That's sweat cold right there. Play games for dollars. Y'all can hear her up on her
She said, "Tell
motherfucking
what you
way.
want.
We got
Tell what you want on it thumbnail. Think of one, Sweco.
Foxy Roxy.
I can't think right offhand, Sweco. I'm gonna be honest with you. So whatever
Yeah.
idea you have, you can send it to that email address, and I'll see which one would fit best. But I know you got great ideas, so I'm leaving it in your hands.
Make sure y'all support my girls. Hit them
Yes, come
up
over,
on their
subscribe.
channels. Yes, subscribe. Use the channels. Work the channels. You know, we all together. We love each other. We love y'all. And that's what
Now
we
that
do. Show
everybody's
us
doing
some
what they're
love.
doing, since everybody's doing what they're doing now with Tiffany and everything, my channel, I'm going to. What is my topic? My topic is dealing with I hate to talk about it, but
my
abuse.
thumbnail, my thumbnail, I just want like, like a project could I don't know. I'ma see, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I wanna Friday I wanna have like a raised in the hood. We gonna call it that. Raised in the hood. But if you can you know how to do it. Sweat. Sweat you know how to do it.
And yes, Swico, I'm sending you the mine is about my
Yeah.
channel is about abused and missing children. Right now I'm working with a project in regards to that. Um right now with me dealing with my grandchild being abused, and we're dealing with courts. I think
Oh,
I want to bring the little one that you love so much. You say so cute.
Anthony said thank you, blessing and life. Blessings in life.
Oh, blessings in life
Oh,
with you too, Anthony. Love, love, love.
Anthony, if you have a good topic or a topic that you want us to talk about, we can also talk about it too.
You
Like
do work,
y'all are,
Anthony. You do work with missing children. Oh, then maybe we can hit me up. You write that my email down too, and then hit me up because I'm really, concerned because I've seen quite a few of them from Illinois and Indiana, and we also have it here in DC too. So I think that what happens is
yeah,
we get so caught up in everything else that we nobody think about the children, and then with me dealing with my grandbaby and her mother it I think it's time for people to be aware of what's right up under your nose that nobody
yes,
pay
ma'am,
attention
yes,
to.
ma'am. Yes, and see, I did one on Kimani.
Yeah,
I
that's
did,
it. Right there, Swecko. Saving children. Yes. A thumbnail involving saving children. Yes.
I did the video on Kimani. Her funeral is coming up real soon, and tomorrow I'm
And
gonna
they
show y'all.
still haven't found the other.
They're
They haven't
gonna
found the
dem.
other one. That's 13. That's from
No, we
Chicago.
still haven't found her, but I'm gonna follow her case. That's what I'm working on next. I'm following her case, but right now the Kimani thing, her funeral is coming up. I might
Yeah.
play some of that because I got a little bit of situation. Somebody that's there is gonna help
I want to
me.
bring awareness,
Um,
Anthony, because it's not everybody keeps saying it's CPS, but it's not only CPS, it's the judges too. A lot of
yeah. Oh
judges,
yeah. Oh yeah.
because we went to court with our case. We went there. They said they wasn't the judge where we was going to before. She's getting ready to handle our
Yes,
case,
Wecko. Yes. Yes, Wecko.
and
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that Friday.
she turned around and got up there and said that she wanted them to continue the case because she wanted to find a lawyer, which we knew couldn't afford one. She wasn't trying to get one, but they could get a court appointed one. So she said, okay. So, but when we went before the next judge, that judge didn't want to hear nothing about the case. All he wanted to worry about was the restraining order that she had against me and my son. So he made us make an arrangement where she have her for 3 days and we have her for four. Now, problem is, we don't know what she's doing with the baby with her 3 days. And I've been seeing signs of things that disturb me that I don't have proof. But it bothers me because she's still popping her. When she cries, she put her hand over her mouth when she cries. She's only one. She can't tell me what's wrong. So she puts her hands over her mouth when she cries. I've been told, me and my son been told by her son that she's popping her and she's hitting her. So she's still hitting her when we told her we didn't want that her to hit her. You ain't got to hit her every time you feel that she's not doing what you want her to do. There's another way around it. Because I know her way of hitting her is real harsh. We have videos of that. So right now, we have to wait until May to go before the family court to deal with this. So in the meantime, it's agony for us right now. And I'm praying every day and every night, and I'm asking anybody on here to continue to pray for us that she's not one of those children. The baby is 1 year old. She'll be 2 in August, but she's one right now. And she can't talk, Sweco, so she can't say her mommy hitting her. She can't tell me her mommy wiping her down there too rough. She can't tell me nothing. And so whenever I get her, she squeezes her legs close together so I can't wipe down there because she hurts so bad when I go to wipe her. And when she cry and she look at me, she put her hand over her mouth when she go to cry because she don't want me to hear her in the mouth, which I'm not going to do. So that lets me know that she been plucking her or popping her in the mouth when she cries. So, and she pinch her too because she's mimicking pinching. If she's mad, she pinch you. And that's what her mother does to her. Because we don't pinch her. Nobody pinches her. So we know that comes from the mama. So it's just like May is not coming fast enough for us to get full custody of her. So until May, we got to deal with what we got to deal with the court order. And that's the reason why I started doing that on my channel, because I want to bring awareness to what's going on within our own homes, in our own family. And want people to, if you see something wrong, tell it or tell somebody. Don't let that line, what goes on in my house, stay in my house. We got to change that line. What goes on in your house, sometimes it needs to be taken, said outside of the house. So that's, oh no. Exactly, Anthony. I'm glad you found your daughter.
Yes, thank God.
So, these are the things that you started that because of that. I'm starting this channel because of this. And I'm like, how many, and the sad part is, Anthony, that hurts me is the mothers have the children, the judges and CPS know what's going on in the house with the mothers, but they won't get the kids to the fathers. They'll put them in foster care or put them in some other family member house that they have no real, you know, proof that they'll take care of the child the way the child be before they give them to the father. And it's something needs to change about that law.
So just make sure y'all are subscribed so we can be looking out for Foxy Roxy. That's definitely the story that you should just you know put on your channel and bring awareness. Yes, I mean like this is
We have a
it's
little girl
getting.
that was 8 years old. It's been 10 years now that was in DC. The mother gave the little girl over to this man. He worked there. And she been giving the little girl over to the man several times for him to take
Oh,
to his house and stuff. Remember that little girl,
and
Rashida?
they still haven't found her
Not
yet
her.
either.
Right. So
They
this
still
is what,
haven't found her yet either, but they caught him coming out of the hotel with her. Well, taking her in the hotel,
right.
but we never seen her coming out.
And they just found his body not too long ago in the Potomac, but they still have no proof of where she is.
Yes, children are the best gift of God that
Exactly,
we've been
Anthony.
given, but a lot of people don't look at it like that. Sorry to say.
And just like them kids that were left in the house for 4 years, almost 5 years, and filth.
Yeah.
Another one left her two kids in the house, and the little girl was what year old or 2 years old, that were found unalive underneath the dresser. And the
Oh,
mother
the
said,
dresser fell on her.
right.
Yes.
And the mother's claimed that she went in there to cook them some food, and she called her, and that's when she found her. But they said that was a
She
lie.
was never there. She was
She was
never
never
there.
there. So
Listen.
there's so many.
Listen.
Yeah, you're
We
right,
can
Anthony. The system is broken. It is really, really broken,
but
and
the
they're not
system is fucked up. It ain't even broken. It's fucked up. It need to be revamped. It need to be these people need more training. They need more awareness. They fucked up. The system will drop a ball. They will leave these kids with people that like I didn't heard and got some more information as far as the grandmother for the girl. I'm coming tomorrow with the facts that I found with the Himani. And
okay.
then after that, I'm gonna pick up the Nazari Hurst case because that's about to come back up. They about to do they goes back I think in May the 5th. So yeah I'm yeah tomorrow I got some stuff to basically spread
Yeah, because we
or
need to
put
bring that in.
awareness on it
Yeah,
because this little girl came right behind the Nazaria case, and I was
yeah.
like, dang, another 13-year-old. That's why I spoke about it on my page, but I haven't got like a lot of views from it, and it seems like people want to hear the drama. People come through to hear the drama, but they don't hear the real stuff of what's going on in life.
Right.
These kids and half of these families that's having these men around these children. And if you already know somebody have a background, why would you even have these kids around them? I don't give a fuck if society gave them another chance or not.
You're right, Swecko. I don't think the system was ever decent either. And then just like that mother, remember the little boy told social service that his mother was beating him and was trying to kill him, and they didn't believe him until
Yes,
they found the
yes,
child.
yes,
Then report to
yes,
school,
yes.
and when they came there, they found the child in the backyard
Hold
buried.
on though. What about the story that I did with the white lady, Soto?
Oh, oh
And
no!
the
Have you heard
mother
of?
and the mother still ain't go to jail yet.
Well,
The
think about
mother
the
was
one.
allowing the boyfriend to sleep with her daughter.
Yep,
Allowing it. And she admitted it to the police, to the investigators.
yep. And look,
13 years old. How the
look.
fuck?
No, they
Man.
had another one in, I think it was in Florida, where the child was disabled and was in a room, and they found the child in the fetus position, malnutrition,
Mm,
and it was
man.
unalive.
Man. I seen the story about a guy. He was like 20 something years old.
You're
But
right, Anthony. That help you to get the. That's why we are so in tune with what goes on and see there's more to it than it is, because living in those areas teach you how to look at something more deeper than what other people would see, because we see the different things in life that's not normal.
man,
They
but
consider
I just
normal.
I mean, it doesn't
That they
even matter
consider
if
normal.
man, I'm about to get up out of here, y'all.
Yeah. So, but look, Anthony, subscribe to my, take down my email address, subscribe to my channel, and look out for my notifications. And then we can bring you on, and you can come on as a guest for me, and we could talk about it. You could put your insight or your twist on what you think is, about the situation, if you don't mind. You too, Swecko, or anybody else that want to come, and we can get this out here. And that's including you, my girl.
You know I'm gonna be there.
So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna come. Look, we're gonna come together as a team, and we're gonna get this out here.
But I'm gonna do my hood thing first because I feel as though a lot of times people don't talk about, they jump
Exactly.
on they jump on this YouTube and just go from there. But you don't talk about where you came from, how fucked up you live, but be ready to talk about other people. So yeah,
All right.
I definitely want to do like a hood podcast. You know what I'm saying, or whatever we want to call it. You know what I'm saying, because I mean,
A
a
lot of
lot of
people don't.
us.
Yeah, a
What?
lot of us don't want nobody to know it. They wanted you to know them now instead of where they came from. The fear of fear of judgment.
Yeah, but who cares? But I don't care about it no more.
You can
I
judge
did
me.
used to. I used to, but I don't care no more because at the end of the day, if I probably wouldn't go through the things that I went to in my past, I wouldn't be right here now.
That what make me stronger and make me who I am. Believe it or not, you all, I was so lonely. Being on here and meeting you all gave me my voice again, because I just thought that I was insignificant to the world.
Me too. Me too.
But now
And I
that I
used to
met
just
you
see it.
all, yeah, I really did. I thought I was insignificant to the world, because people was, that I had been around, that I thought were, you know, how you say, guidance for me or help me to develop more, was tearing me down in the process, and it was doing it incognito. incognito.
Right.
They were doing it slickly. And I finally
Right.
started peeping it, and I withdrew.
Okay. Okay.
So then when I started doing YouTube, and started getting responsive from you all and getting close to you all, and you lifting me up and we working together, it gave me back my voice. It gave me back a purpose.
Amen.
So,
That's
you don't know. You might say, "Oh, I ain't got but a couple of followers," but you don't know what you can do for that one follower.
right, because you never know who going through some things, that you are be going through, or you can express, and they be like, oh, dang, I went through the same thing, like,
Right.
ah, and
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 see, that
and
helps people feel like I'm not alone. And then when you
exactly.
talk about it and they talk with you and they encourage you, and you got other people on the chat encourage you and telling you, you got this, keep your head up, blah, 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 blah. It makes you feel good because then you feel like I am important. I am
Yeah,
somebody.
because
There
we
are
have.
people seeing me for, they don't know me, but they care enough to see me for who I am.
Because we have a lot of people that's going through the mental health situation and all of that stuff, and not even only like this situation, like for it's me, like I mean, I we gonna say this the Friday. I'm gonna say
Okay.
all of it the Friday. Let's get it. Let's go. Because
All
I
right.
don't want
We'll
to put
do.
everything out there.
Let's say
What else?
Draco
Anybody
said,
else
I
got
am
something to
taking
say?
care of a person who was a child in the system. She is 65 years old.
Yes, yes, yes.
She told me so many horror stories. That is why the system was never decent. Look at the history of this system. Oh, Swecko, I have. Oh, I have.
And Swecko, you have a story too. Don't
Yeah.
be afraid to come up on the panel. You already know how, we talk, but I don't tell nobody's business on nothing. If you willing to share your own business, you know what I'm saying? I
Yep.
mean, if you open up to speak to me, you know what I'm saying, I'ma hold your stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'ma hold it to the day I die. If you want to talk about it, that's on you. But sometimes it's better to let it out than leave it in. And that's
Right.
why I think that this will be a good one, for us, just for us. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not even like on no, you know what I'm saying? Fuck Tiffany, fuck all of that shit. It's about us and whoever want to come up and basically express their self, because a lot of people be wanting to talk, but they don't be feeling comfortable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I want them to, because see, one day I want us to do a story where we can come in and tell our lives and tell our story, you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
so somebody can be comfortable enough to
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
come on and say
Oh
this,
my
tell their
goodness.
story.
If I tell my story, girl, we gonna be on here for like 24 hours. But we might be on this bit for a week.
Oh,
Fucking with my story.
look what Sweco said.
Yes, I will say allow me to speak. You saved my mental health that night. Thank you. Oh, that's my baby
Oh,
girl. You already
you
know,
are
like,
so welcome, Sweco. You look,
oh,
me and
Sweatco
her.
been here with me when I first started. I stole Sweatco and bitch stole my look. I stole them too from other content creators, and they always was still here. Bitch stole my look. She dealing with her own stuff. You know, she'll be back. Hopefully, I don't know. I talk to her every now and then, but them two, they was with me from the day one.
You're right,
From the
Anthony.
day one, like, and we had conversations, real conversations. All of us did, not together, but like just one on one. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate them. They are necessary.
You
Y'all
know,
are necessary. You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Y'all
Sweco,
are very
Sweco.
necessary.
I love you so much. You have been really, really, really an inspiration to me too.
Oh,
And Anthony, now that
oh.
I got to know you, you have been
See,
an
look at that.
inspiration
Look
to
at
me.
that. Look at that.
You gave
So
me an
this.
even stronger purpose now because I got your back and you got my back.
I
That
know
is
that's
right
right.
there. Show me that I really got a voice, and so do you.
And when I go to church and when I do my testimony, I know they probably tired of hearing it, but this means a lot to me, and I always I'm just thankful for my mentals. You feel what I'm saying? Because I could have been lost my mind a long
Right.
time ago. And I thank God for that. And I know they probably like, I'm tired of her keep saying that. That's all she ever say every Sunday. Yes, it is. Because that's all. If I don't got my mind, I ain't got nothing else.
And and
So,
sometimes
yes, I
you know,
thank God for my mind.
look, I thank God for all of you that I met on here because I was broken when I came on. When I say broken, I felt alone, like I said. But because
Oh,
of you all, you made me feel like I wasn't alone anymore. And y'all made me feel welcome. Y'all made me feel loved. And y'all also made me feel like I got a voice and I'm somebody again. So,
you
see,
was
you never
always
know.
somebody.
But when you mess with the mind
Yeah,
and you mess with the heart,
yeah, yeah.
that all of that comes together, you feel alone.
And I
So
think I get into my own little depression state. Like I want to get on, but I don't. I'm just gonna sit here and just be looking crazy. Cause I
but
mean,
and
yo, it
see,
take a
meeting
lot.
people, and that's why I'm close to the YouTube family. I have certain ones that I'm close to, and I deal with them on a regular basis, and I
Right.
love them, and I let them know I love them because they took me in and let me know that they cared about me too.
But
And they have
sometimes,
even yet last night. Some of them gave me some ideas, and believe it or not, the lady name that everybody don't want to say anymore. I talked with her last night. She gave me some pointers to help with my case.
but a lot of times it take a lot to get up on here. It takes a lot to get up on here. Like you gotta be really ready. Like I don't know. It's just maybe my channel. I don't know. I don't know.
Your channel, yeah, despair sometimes. You're right, Swecko. You be in despair. And sometimes you need that somebody to help you out of that despair. And everybody that I have met so far has helped me out of my despair. So that's why I said we don't have time to argue and beef with one another. We have to come together as a family because that's what
All
we
the
are.
time.
And that's the one thing I tell anybody that Tiffany had did do. She brought people together to form a family.
Yes. 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 Yes, she
She
did.
might have did
Yes,
some
she did.
wicked, crooked things, and we was all into it, finding out and trying to help. But one
And
thing that was,
laughing, enjoying the,
uh,
the disrespect and talking about it. But at the end, we
we became a family.
yeah,
We became a YouTube family,
from
and
the drama. Look from
right.
the
And
drama.
Sherry said, if it won't for us coming in doing what we did with them, they had we was their last choice.
And when Jason House won the first mail, he said thank you for the social media for getting this out of here because a lot of people, people stepped in, stepped up, which come, what's his name? Napoleon Harris probably wasn't interested in running for Dawson Township, but somebody had to stop her. You feel what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And I mean, like, at the end of the day, we did bring awareness together.
Yes, we
And
did.
there's no need to be torn apart or being upset or fighting one another when we all bought something. We all played the part.
Right.
Even if we don't even leave there, but we all played the point a part. They was trying to get this lady out before we even made it a part of being even talking about her. We got her on CNN all around the country. People watching us all around the world. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
This was a big thing, and I mean, I'm glad to find y'all. I'm glad to meet y'all. I'm glad to even enjoy with y'all. We laughed, we had fun, you know what I'm saying? But now let's cry together. Let's let it out together. Let's you know, man.
No, let's
And
love
everybody
together. Let's
yeah, and
love
everybody talking
together.
about their mental health. Like we played everybody played a part in somebody' life.
Yeah.
Just in these 2 years, I think I did TIFF for about a year and a half.
Oh, you're right,
You know,
Anthony. We met in life for a reason. And this was our reason to help one another because,
yes, yes.
God, look, I laugh. I said, sometimes I get off from these lives and I say, God, you funny. You real funny. You know how to bring everybody together, don't you? Okay,
But
I
guess
got you.
what? When you get off, you feel better.
I do. I get off, I be smiling, you all. Y'all don't
Hmm.
know. I be smiling, laughing, be thinking back to some of the things somebody
Look
done
like
said that
they
was crazy.
crazy. You be like they crazy.
Sweat Code, Lisa Lee. What is that? Lisa. What's Lisa's name?
Lisa,
Is it
Lisa
Lisa?
Lee.
Lisa? Lisa something. She be. Remember that night she was on here, had us all laughing.
Girl,
It was Sweat Code, Lisa, me, you. I can't think of who else was on here. It was a bunch of us on here. We were laughing the night that they had the tussle at the township.
yeah, it was Lisa Lee.
Yeah, Lisa Lee, and it was Lisa Lee, Sweat Code, me, you, and who else was it? It was
Don't
a few.
forget, what's my boy? Don't forget my boy
Eta,
Jesse.
yeah, Justin.
Jesse E. Tide.
Yeah, Big Daddy, Jesse, Big Daddy, E Todd. Man, Anthony, you should have been. I don't know if you was on there with us or not, but Anthony, we cut up that night. We talked about her running into that desk, and when Kamal got into the
I
fight with
think
Jetta.
Jeff, don't forget
Oh yeah,
Jeff.
Jeff. We said he called. He said, "Baby, pimp down, baby, pimp down." She pushed that table out of the way. She said, "Baby, don't worry about it. Pimp that on her way." She hit that desk. She said, "Oh damn, baby, I'm sorry. Pimp that down, pimp that down." He said, "Oh damn." That was funny to me when she hit that desk. Her face hit that desk. The desk said, "Now, well, damn, what did I do to
Fat
you?"
Mac, yes, Fat Mac. I need to hit him up because I ain't talked to him in a
And then
minute. Make sure he
wait a
alright.
minute. Then Quigley was up there beating up the TV, and the TV said, "Well, damn, what did I do to you? I'm just sitting up here on the wall."
And then try to act like they don't know what happened to it. Everything, like how they be acting like we don't be seeing this
Is this
stuff.
it? Wait a minute. Everybody, did you see the debate? The last debate they did with Nate and the Nolan man, Richard Nolan.
Oh yeah,
Did you see it, y'all? When
I
Richard
ain't see
Nolan.
the whole thing. I
Oh,
did not
girl,
see
you
the whole
got to
thing.
go to the part. You got to go to J9 Eve and go to the point where you see Richard Nolan and Nate. Nate, if you look at the screen, Nate is sitting on the left and Richard Nolan is sitting on the right. And he gets up to go and speak after Nate, and he let out a fart on his way up. And it's loud. It's on the mic. You can hear it as he's going up.
I don't want to hear
Everybody's been talking about that and laughing about it. He got up, and you can see Nate sit there go, "Man, did you just fart and not gonna say nothing?" Then all of a sudden, I guess it went down, downwind towards him. He leaned to the Oh, you got it. When you get a chance, you got to bring it up too. That got to come up. We got to do one more last one on that. That one was good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the whole thing. I'm gonna
Go to
listen to
J9
the whole
Eve
thing.
and look at it. You're gonna laugh so damn hard. And the way she describing the way she talk about it gonna make you laugh.
All right, y'all. Well, we about to get up out of
Okay, so we're
here.
gonna get up out of here. I
Replay
love you
game.
all. I
Replay game.
love you,
Make sure y'all
Anthony.
hit the like.
Prayers with you, Anthony, Sweatco, and all this on
Yes,
here with us
yes,
tonight.
yes.
Thank you so much.
Love you,
We wouldn't
love
be
you,
who we
love
are
you.
without you.
Love you, Sweat Code, Infinite, Fat Mac. wherever he at, Big Mike, wherever you at, Big Jesse,
Big
who
Daddy,
else
Big Mike.
came through? Love you guys.
Love you. See you next time.
All right, y'all. Make sure y'all stay safe. Love your family. Everybody be good. Like, please love on your family. Call
Get him,
your
killer.
people.
Get him, killer.
Stop for a minute. Call your people. If you haven't talked to them lately, shut up.
Get him, killer.
And just make sure y'all love on your family, man. Just make it right. Just make it right. Life is too short. Love you
Yes.
guys.